relationship prioritized. So I'd really encourage you October 19th to be a part of that. compassaz.church. Go right to our website, right on the page there. You can sign up for that. Do not miss being a part of that. We want to make sure that we can invest in your relationships, and you guys showing up to that. It's going to be a way that you are going to grow so much in a very, very important relationship, really centering it around God. So make sure October 19th, you sign up for that and you're a part of it. And today, we are going to be wrapping up our Culture Shock series, which has been an awesome series. I'm excited to hear what Pastor Brian has for us. But before we do that, I actually want to share with you a video from a special couple here at Compass about just a part of their life and how it ties in with really what we're going to be talking about today, but also with investing in your marriage. Take a look at this.
Well, we met at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Thank you, Colonel.
Jim was my boss, and sometimes when we were dating and we didn't see eye to eye, he would tell me, okay, you're fired, don't come back to work. And I'm like, you can't do that. Sure. But we met when I was just starting high school and he was finishing high school.
You know, we got married and we really were not, we weren't Christians looking back. And first year, we definitely had some issues. Just communication and, fighting and not talking for 2 or 3 days to each other, a lot of pride. And ended up at a church where, for the first time, we really started reading the Bible. Really, that's when, we started to really understand what it meant to have a godly marriage.
Once you have kids, it really does change the family dynamic. And it was important for me as my kids entered elementary school that I was around for them after school, before school. That would cause struggle with us sometimes when we were putting so much focus on the kids and when each of us didn't take the time to have time for each other, we felt it.
Storms are going to come. I mean, it doesn't matter who you are. You're gonna have challenges, and so having that foundation in Christ is so important. And we got hit with a few things. In 2018, my mom was diagnosed with cancer. And then right about the same time, I was diagnosed with a tumor on my kidney. She passed away, and then I went ahead and took care of the tumor. I came out of the hospital for that, and then my dad passed away, all within 3 months. Those things will rock you, but I think, for both of us, the most intense, the toughest one was losing our son 2 years ago, May 2022, in a car accident. And, those things.
2 years ago, we lost our son. It was the most tragic thing, because you never think as a parent that you're gonna lose a child. He was 32 years old, and when you face something that you probably think you never will in life, that's where you need each other more than anything, because I know of other tragedies that families have faced where it breaks up the marriage.
Yeah.
People ask us, how are you getting through this? And it's God, it's our family, and it's our very dear friends.
God makes you stronger, and He uses, you might not understand it at the time, but He uses those experiences to be able to minister to others. And even as an elder, it gave me a perspective when I help other people, when I anoint people, just a level of emotion, because I feel their pain. We could have been bitter, but we chose to trust God in the process, and He's shown up time after time. And even now with some of the couples that we take through Prepare to Last as they get ready for marriage, I always use an illustration of the triangle, where God is on the top of the triangle and each spouse is on each side of the triangle. And as you get closer to God, you're going to get closer to each other. My conviction is, and I know Lydia would agree, that, in a church this size, as the marrieds go, so goes the church. I think there's a lot of couples, even in our church, that, have struggles. They don't know They don't know where to go. They don't know who to talk to. Or they feel like they got to keep it to themselves. And I want to make sure that they know that there is help, especially now with CARE taking on care ministry, adding marriage ministry to different levels. We're excited about that.
I just love that part of the marriage ministry, that we all have that commonness, that you're going to have things happen, and here's use these tools and you'll be able to work through them. Rely on God, be in the Word. God is the center of your marriage, and as long as you're both focused on staying close to God, there's nothing you can't overcome.